And oh, just as a sentiment thing, and this will probably transition us into the PDI stuff. So it was funny, Richard. I don't have any idea if I sent this to you, and who cares if you can't find it. But you'll know what I'm talking about. He tweeted about the prices, I think, just on Monday, because they were all green for a day, and I oh yeah, because you messaged me about this, so I liked that he did that, retweeted it with the rocket emojis. You messaged me like bottom signal, maybe for the 78,000th time one of us has said to the other bottom signal. But he was obviously mocked by many people, and
Yeah.
like, this is a shame, you should be ashamed of yourself, these prices are not to be touted, blah 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 blah. This is why, and this is where, we'll temper it tonight, because I don't care to get into it too much, and you probably don't either, and I'm tired of it. But this is why you and I keep getting into it so much, because we both derive, I think, different things from some of our agents' tweets, but then we agree with, like, this one right now when he sends out the prices the other day, that it's more than what meets the eye. It's not just like, oh, hey, we're pumping right now. It could be something else too. But yeah, what did you make of him tweeting that? And I saw many people like retweeting it, mocking him and stuff.
Yeah, any price chart without a whole lot. Let me find it. Like, I don't know what he actually said about it, but
it was just a screenshot. It was just a
just a
screenshot of the
screenshot.
prices.
No
Yeah.
words, no nothing. I found
Yeah.
it here. We'll share it. And yeah, it got lots of retweets. Basically,
Yeah.
just the screenshot. And yeah, it was green. You had an 18% on Pulse. You had 21%, and maybe he was showing us how easy things can move up. That was kind of my guess. Is this near a bottom? Is he pointing something out when there's no words? Yeah, I mean, what's he inferring, right? When there's words, I usually try to take it for face value. But yeah, I don't know. I think he was kind of just showing how easy things can run up if people stay patient. But you're right, he did catch a lot. I know Corey Costa was one of the
Yes.
first
That's
ones that was,
what I was thinking.
it was the whole, well, Richard, you probably shouldn't be doing that right now, and everything's down so bad, and you know, who knows what he was trying to say, but that's kind of how I took it is, things can move pretty quickly in this space. Most of us that were here, last cycle saw it, how quickly things can go. And maybe he was kind of foreshadowing of what's to come. I have no idea. What say you? Like, what was your initial reaction when you saw it?
I mean, as you know, but completely disagree with me on every other occasion of Richard Hart tweets. I think that there's more than meets the eye. That, he's obviously advertising like the prices are pumping and stuff like that. But I think what he's doing right now with a lot of his tweets is purposefully advertising certain things, and it's, that's what I think, and I think that's what this was too. I just want to say real quick, and feel free to come back and flame me on your next show, Crypto 7, but this is just 100% false. I mean, that's just not true at all. Maybe in like a very small time period, but that's not true. But yeah, I mean, I think he was just showing what the ecosystem is doing right now. And, he wants to advertise for stuff, and we're going to get to some of the other stuff he said, because I think he said some really interesting things about Solana lately and how, garbage its narrative was as far as the outages that they've had, but of course it still came back and had made a good impact, and people bought it and stuff like that. And I think in that tweet, because it was part of like a tweet storm, I think he was comparing it to some of what's going on with PulseChain, not like as in we're having outages. Obviously that's not even remotely the same thing.
Right.
And I'd be in PulseChain all day over Solana, but I think he's just kind of comparing like really good things can come from stuff that narrative wise hadn't looked good. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah. But anyway, that is the PulseChain prices. Do you have any kind of final thoughts or anything to go over there?
No, just the fact that things can run. We know that. So
Yes.
I think that's kind of what was being shown, and yeah, nothing else really on that one.